What's going on, guys? My name is Yellow S2K and welcome to some MX vs ATV Legends. We are back with our 252-stroke AMA motocross series here, and we are at Redbud. Such an iconic track and a ton of fun on a two-stroke, fast-flowing, big jumps. It's just all around great, and the guys did such an amazing job with these tracks. The accuracy, the visuals. I'm just honestly super impressed with these. The one thing I will say, and I got a little bit of feedback in my first video, other than the terrible bike sounds, but ruts. We need some serious ruts. And I don't think adding a ton of ruts to a track like this would be really great for your casual gamer. Oh, I was trying to get away from that banner. Yeah, your casual gamer's not going to want a track like this. It's probably already pretty difficult to have a ton of deep ruts. But what I would love to see is another version of this uploaded that's just the rough version. Oh, the little pogo stick that it does sometimes. But man, how cool would that be? I'm thinking ruts kind of like the Rubicon from Reflex. How awesome would that be to have a bunch of lines, ton of ruts, that's a challenge to get through. But if you just nail those ruts, you're gonna be hauling. I would love to see that. It's probably not realistic, but it would be a ton of fun. Otherwise, I mean, look at this. It's like I don't even have to think about the track because I already have it memorized because it's the same as every game we've ever played. All the laps we've all done on MX bikes. Man, these banners are out to get me. Let's, well, we have a chance. Let's see what it's like to hit the lead. Kinda from the inside. I'm gonna do a big old preload. Ooh, so we can definitely hit it from the far inside if we hit the line right. But it's gonna be a big preload, so we're just gonna lose all of our forward momentum. So I'm not sure if that's the play. We'll have to experiment with it a little bit. Let's try to keep up with our ghost here. This lap that I did is actually a pretty decent lap, so we might not beat it, but it's always fun to chase something. Nice, pretty good beginning of the lap. I will say this ghost is really great at the beginning, more so than the end of the lap, so we're doing pretty good. Oh. Didn't hit a really great angle into that. Decent exit speed. That berm's pretty fun. Barely staying on track there. Clutching the crap out of this thing. Man, you can hear that clutch. I'm gonna go for the middle line because I feel like if I hit this with enough speed, I can still scrub it and not have to do any sort of big preload. We'll go all the way around the outside. I'm gonna do a little bit of a hop there, but let's be honest, a lot of the 450 guys were even doing that. That's a lap. That, damn it. That might be as quick as I'm gonna go here, but we'll have a little bit more fun on this lap since we're not really chasing our ghost. I want to try a bunch of the insides and just see how that works. Obviously through this section it makes sense with it being so flat to kind of go outside, inside, outside through every corner. Oh, don't get into the banner. Those banners are just freaking concrete, man. I wish they weren't so harsh. The inside there makes sense because you have to get on the brakes into that wall. Here, I think if you can angle yourself to a nice apex on the inside, that's the way to go. I haven't... Oh, I missed it. I missed all of those lines. It's so bumpy going into there that you really have to slow down super early to get to that inside. Here, it just makes sense because it's just a tight 90 to angle towards that inside. That roller kind of screws up that inside, but it kind of works. Here, I don't know. There's no sense in hitting that inside because you can flow so nice around it, or on the outside. I could see that one really giving you some nice speed. This is the one I'm worried about, yeah. To clear it, that was a little bit too big of a preload. Actually, let's try this. So, pretty crappy, but we can do a full preload and clear that thing. I don't think that's the way to go. I think ripping that outside is pretty great. Good couple corners. Brake a little bit early, clutch. Nice, that was decent. We're gonna rail this outside, see if the overall momentum here pays off. Slam on the brakes, real tight into the wall. Stayed pretty low there. Drifting a little bit wide, a little bit of sliding. We're gonna rail the outside here. A little sliding on exits, unfortunately. I'm losing a little bit of time there. See if we can hit this middle line. Again, carrying quite a bit more momentum out of that corner. Lots of options on this track, even though it's pretty flat. Oh, I thought I was going over it. Huge. Kind of hit it. Again, I think the middle line, or the outside line. How's that for a quick one? Let's try this middle line. Ah, man, I clutched it and lost speed there. That's what that jump deserved that time around. I threw it away. But you can see it, it's so much fun. I could have a ton of fun on this track, just putting laps in, trying to improve, and it seems like every AMA Pro Motocross National track is this way. Just tons of fun. One thing I would say is look out for some of the multiplayer that I got coming on some of these tracks as soon as we can just load into them and play with just random online lobbies. So I'm going to be doing some of that. That's coming, and of course I'm going to be doing some other tracks. If you have a preference, what track would you like to see next? I'm going to have a little window to be able to see any sort of requests. I'll do that one next. Yeah, I think that's a great way to do this. I'll do my best to try to look at comments and record that next track. And hopefully you guys are all playing this game and enjoying these tracks and just enjoying the game overall. I see a lot of naysayers, and there's definitely some bad things about this game, but I feel bad for the people that just say they're not going to touch it at all, because there is definitely some good fun to have with this game. More laid back. It doesn't have to be real serious. This isn't sim. It's an arcadey game to enjoy a little bit of dirt bikes, and we have all of these tracks. It's like, how sick is that? So, all right. That clutch was pretty rough. I don't think I'm even going to clear this with a preload. A little hot, but I'll call that a clear. Alright guys, that's about it. A little bit of Redbud. Really great track, both in the accuracy, the visuals, the way it rides, the scaling. It's all really great, and we just need that rough version. I love that idea. Give us a rough version with tons of ruts, make it super challenging, and yeah, that's what I would like to see. Let me know what you guys think in the comments below, and again, let me know what track you would like to see next. Thank you so much for watching, and until next time, I will talk to you later. Peace out.